What's up YouTube, I'm Danny Goober, and it just took me 2 hours to figure out how to get this time traveler wood, so I'm going to teach you guys how to get it in just a few minutes, and heck, we're even going to learn how to get 3 other awesome trees in the process, so let's get to it. So time traveler trees are not like regular trees in Minecraft. We can't just go out in the world, find the tree, and bring it home with us. We actually have to breed and grow this tree ourselves, and in order to do that, you're going to need a few items. First up, we're going to need an advanced beehive. This could be any advanced beehive from productive bees. It doesn't matter. They all work the same. Then we're going to need regular bees. Let me repeat this. We're going to need regular bees from Minecraft. The more the merrier. I'm just using 5 for the video's sake, but you could set up multiple beehives with more than that, and you know, you would get more pollen faster. Next, we want the expansion box, a pollen sieve upgrade, a feeding slab, something to put on the feeding slab, and then it comes to these saplings, which this is where it all gets started. Where do we get these 2 saplings? So this is the blue yonder sapling, and it is found in shipwrecks, and this is the flickering sun sapling, which is found in desert temples. Now, how do I know this? I know this by looking at the FTB quest book and scrolling down to the resources section, looking at the productive trees mod pack, and then you can click the sapling and find out where to get it. So we're going to take these 2 saplings, crossbreed into the rippling willow sapling, and then with those 3 saplings, we can make the time traveler sapling. So let me show you how that's all done. And I forgot to mention this, but I highly recommend that you get an explorer's compass to go straight to the monuments, and if you don't have the resources for an explorer's compass, make a nature's compass. But we basically just search for shipwreck. Then you will go to shipwrecks and desert temples and search the chests until you find one that has the sapling that we're looking for. So go find the blue yonder sapling in a shipwreck chest and go find the flickering sun sapling in the desert temple chest. Alright guys, now that we have the blue yonder and the flickering sun sapling, we just gotta plant them. Alright, bone meal them up, get them grown, and then we're just using the items we had in that chest. The beehive we are going to set up here. The expansion box, we got to put our bees in there. So I'm dropping in 5 regular bees. And our upgrade, our pollen sieve upgrade, put that in there as well. And then, of course, we cannot forget our feeding slab. We just need to put our feeding slab down and put our item in the feeding slab. And now, really, we just wait. You just sit here and you wait, and after a little bit of time, you're gonna see pollinated leaves, and I'll show you what that looks like when we get one popping up here.
A few moments later.
Okay, so about 10 minutes have passed, and now we have this weird looking leaf inside of our flickering sun tree. Now this could be on either tree, but let's break over here, and now this is a pollinated leaf. So it looks way different than the rest, and what happens if we break it? Then we get our rippling willow sapling. Now this needs to crossbreed with one of these, so you just need to plant that down somewhere and then use bone meal and get it grown. Now you just wait one more time.
15 minutes later.
Another 15 minutes have passed, and we don't have any of the pollinated leaves yet, but we have gotten pollen from our pollen sieve upgrade here. So this is blue yonder leaf pollen. We can take this pollen, and then we can just use it on one of these leaves over here, one of the rippling willow leaves, break it, and there we go. We have our time traveler sapling.
Bruh.
Not enough space to grow it there. There you go. There you go. Our time traveler sapling. Now, if you want to get a lot more time traveler saplings, we don't have to go through that whole mess again. All you really need is some sort of tool with fortune and just ulti-mine this thing. So when I ulti-mine, there we go. We got 8 more saplings, and you know, you can just repeat the process, get more saplings, and yeah, there you go. The time traveler tree. And that's it for this video. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to like this video and comment down below what you want to see me do next. Currently, I'm playing through all the mods 10, and I'd love to hear what videos you guys want to see. So just leave them in the comments, and yeah, peace.